Okay, we live.
We the Hebrews to come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Of all things, we give all praises
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, the citation that I came up pushing them through, righteousness and sincerity, none of all.
All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that it is none like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, all right. Hey, so the time of Jacob's trouble is near, man. All right? According to Jacob's trouble, meaning what? Israel's trouble. All right, so you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, the time of your judgment is coming. All right, the time of trouble is coming, man. All right, so you niggas, all right, y'all about to be judged, man. 2/3 of you niggas in this, man. All right, because the Lord does have a remnant, which is his elect, the 1/3. All right, who will be saved out of Babylon, man. Somebody get that in
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 28. It says, they are waxing fat. They shine, yeah. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not of the course, the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. All right? So what? 2/3 of you Israelites, you have overpassed the deeds of the wicked, man. All right? And the scriptures talk about how we have done, worse than our forefathers, man, who have sinned against the Lord, man. All right? But now we at the time of judgment, when judgment is about to take place, man. All right? It is really about to take place, over here in Babylon the Great, man. All right? Known as what? Mystery Babylon, Virgin Dollar, because what? War has not touched this soil. Okay? But it is approaching, man. So what? You ought to repent and get yourself right. But for the ones who don't want to get right, they're going to get left in the time of Jacob's trouble, which we already in, but it's going to intensify.
That's right. The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon this sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
All right, so the Lord said what? That he ain't going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, man. Why? Because he got a remnant, right? That's going to be saved out of this, man. All right, the Lord has a remnant, an elect that's going to make it through this, man. Hey, so, despite what everybody believes, all right, World War III is going to be the end of everybody. How it's going to end, man. The Lord got certain people that's going to make it, man. Even certain heathens are going to survive this World War III around the world, all right? They're going to go right into chains, but some of them going to make it through it. All right, so but everybody over here in Babylon, if you're not part of the 1/3, your ass is gonna get burnt up, man. All right, if you're not a part of the elect and you dwell over here in Babylon, all right, you getting burnt the hell up, man. All right, because the scriptures say that not a brick upon a brick over here, right? It's gonna be nothing but stubble, ashes. You people are gonna be destroyed, man. And ain't no getting away from the judgment. What is that? Jeremiah 11:11. All right, the Lord has brought forth for evil, some shit that you can't escape, man.
It's Matthew chapter 24, starting verse 21. It says, for there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, all right. And the Lord is going to have to speed up the things, man, because what? That's how much destruction going to be going on around here, man. All right, if the Lord wasn't to intervene, all right, no flesh should be saved in the world, man. All right, because when you got a devil like Esau Edom, who's in power, all right, he's all about destroying. All right, his whole MO is destroy, destroy, destroy. All right, and if you leave it up to this devil, all right, he'll take out he'll take out the whole planet along with his damn self, man.
It's Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
And what's that? That's part of the intervening right there, right? Michael the archangel, what? Fighting these damn devils off, man. Alright? Alright, and the angels are gonna go to war with this place, man. And ain't nothing you motherfucking heathens can do with the power of the Lord, man. I only take one angel to destroy the whole goddamn earth, man. Alright, but hey, the Lord gonna overkill it, man, because he's gonna come with thousands of them.
And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, alright, that's the elect. Alright, who's written in the book of life. Alright, and that time, man. Alright, that's who's gonna be delivered. Alright, but you scoffers, you sinners, you're gonna be destroyed up out of there, man. Alright, the Lord ain't dealing with you sinning niggas, man. You niggas who don't want to repent, alright, and follow the Most High, man. The Lord is gonna destroy you, man. Alright, the Lord got a special judgment set up for America, man. Alright, and 2/3 of Israel, hey, you're gonna have to be taken out, man. Alright, because y'all refuse to change. Alright, the Lord say don't eat pork. You niggas can't, you run to it. That's your favorite goddamn meal. Alright, the Lord say don't commit adultery, and you niggas brag on sleeping with another man's wife. And you think it's not gonna be no judgment upon that? Alright, the Lord is gonna judge this place.
All right, Con. This is John 10:10, going back on what you mentioned earlier. It says what? The thief cometh not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and they might have it more abundantly.
Mm-hmm. All right, what? So the Lord comes what? Hey, to give you life, man. All right, and to give it abundantly. All right, but Edom, he comes to destroy, kill, steal. All right, but to get that abundance of life, you have to follow the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, you have to follow his ways, man. All right, the Lord said, hey, wherever his voice is at, what? The sheep shall follow, man. All right, and how do you follow? Hey, by doing his ways, man. All right, keeping his commandments to the best of your abilities. All right, staying away, it says to avoid sin. All right, to depart from evil. All right, that's how you get the Lord on your side, man. All right, by doing the works. All right, hey, everybody's not meant to be a prophet, but everybody meant to do some damn work. All right, if it come down to just giving the water to a prophet. All right, anything to further the body, man. All right, you need to be doing it, man. Not just sitting back, all right, waiting on shit to happen for you, man.
That's right. Yeah, he's supposed to be requiring the words of the Lord. All right, and the words of the Lord come forth through the prophets, man. All right, prophesied to tell before, man. So the Lord is putting the Spirit on the prophets, what? To give you warning, man. All right, this is Revelation 11:18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear the name, small and great. So you have to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, the scripture says what? Through fear you get knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. But you have to fear first. You have to show the Lord, hey, Lord, I fear, therefore I'm going to obey. It says what? And shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth. All right, who's destroying the earth? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, whether you want to believe it or not, man. He's going forth destroying everything, man. Destroying the ways of living, destroying your water that you drink, destroying your food. You got all type of microplastic inside your water and inside your food, man. He's selling you fake fucking meat and fruit. All right, he's polluting everything. He's polluted the minds of these women. He put our, ultimately the Lord set our women against us. What? But through Esau Edom, the serpent, man. All right, from the garden, man. So what? The Lord is going to destroy him. All right, because he's going forth destroying every fucking thing, man.
And it says what? It's a fear of the name, all right? Hey, that's how you know. That's how you know that Jesus Christ, that's a false fucking name, man. All right, because there's no fear in that. You niggas think you can do all type of evil and say, Jesus, forgive me, and then that's just that. All right? You done sinned all the way up into your deathbed and you say, hey, Jesus, I believe now.
And that's not the Lord's name.
Yeah, and that's just the gate to heaven. No, man. That's how you know that's a false name, man. All right? Because when you praying on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, there's rules and regulations to that shit, man. right? And this thing comes with a certain standard got to be held up, man.
I got Psalms 82. I'm gonna start at verse 3, going to 5 in the NLT. It reads, "Give justice to the poor and the orphan, uphold the rights of the oppressed and the destitute, rescue the poor and helpless, and deliver them from the grasp of evil people. But these oppressors know nothing. They are so ignorant, they wander about in darkness while the whole world is shaken to the core." So like you said, like this man, he's been in power and he ain't been doing nothing good to the nation. Well, not to our nation, but to the world in itself. Because it say, in the KJV, they say, what? All the foundation of the world, the earth are out of order. So we look at who's responsible for the world and everything that's going on, and it's what? The so-called white people. Right? The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. This is all of their doing. This is all their vibration. This is all of their board. Right? And we see in the earth is decaying, is dying. From the ecosystem to the birds, the fish, the people, everything. The mindset of the people, everything is decaying, everything is deteriorating because the so-called white man been in power destroying the earth. That's why we brought out the Lord will destroy him. You know, said which destroys the earth. And they behind everything. Doing the bidding of Satan on the left-hand side. All through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah.
It's a saying in the world, if you follow the money trail long enough, it all leads back to a rich white man.
And also as well, in Sirach, they say, as so is the king, as a ruler of all the people. So then all you people who agree with this white man, hey man, y'all gonna be destroyed right with him. Right? The wicked of our people, and you like you heathens, man, hey, especially over here in Babylon the Great, you're gonna feel that fire. You're gonna be left here to melt. But everybody who side with this man, who don't, hey, you're gonna say who will rise up against the evil doer, those who ain't raising up, man, that means you're an enemy to your house. And that puts you in a line of sight to be destroyed. There's a great war coming. And one side, and the majority of the world will be what? On the opposite side of Yahweh Shem Shah. Only the elect of the nation of Israel will be preserved and defended in that time to come. Which we're already in right now, like bro said. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Like I said, the beginning of sorrows. And it's going to get worse and worse until the end comes. That's all I got to say.
Earlier, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." All right, and this is what you ought to should be doing, man. All right, working out your own salvation, man. All right, it says with fear and trembling. All right, because if you truly fear the Lord, all right, you will do what's right, man. All right, showing that a majority of you people, you don't truly fear the Lord, man. All right, because that's not what's taught in these other churches, man. All right, which is you're supposed to be fearing the Lord. All right, that's what keep you from what? Committing adultery, going off, committing wicked acts, man. All right, so the whole duty, what, is to repent. All right, hey, and you're supposed to be working out your salvation, man. All right, doing what's right. All right, if you want to get delivered in that day. All right, if you want to get protected. All right, have that hedge of you, you know. Let me see. Yeah, that was it.
That's right, because the scriptures say what? Through fear we persuade men. All right? So it's the fear that's supposed to get you. It's supposed to, all right, and if I do this, all right, the reward of that is death. If I commit adultery, the Lord is going to do this, he's going to do that. You're supposed to understand that, man. All right? But what the scripture said, what? The wicked shall not understand. All right? This is Psalms 10 and 10 NLT. It says, their helpless victims are crushed. They are fall beneath the strength of the wicked. The wicked think Yahweh isn't watching us. He has closed his eyes and won't even see what we do. All right, and that's majority, hey, really Esau Edom, but that's majority what? You Israelites, man. You think what you do is not being recorded in the heavens, man. All right, you know, hey, the scripture said what? Since the sentence of against you brothers know. Execute speedy. Yeah. Right. That's right. So what? Motherfuckers think they can just get away with shit because what? That sentence ain't speedy. All right? Because what? If you knew if you committed adultery and you died right after, you will know, no, let me not do that shit, man. But that's how you know it's in you people's spirit to be wicked. If you feel like, all right, I'm getting away with this shit. But really you add sin to sin and it's all gonna come down to your fucking judgment that day.
This Sirach chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men.
Right. So people what? They fear the eyes of men. They fear Esau, Edom. They fear what man can do unto them, man. Go ahead.
And knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter
That's right.
than the sun.
The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. The Lord sees everything, man. Everything is covered, man. Ain't nothing the Lord don't see, man. From the smallest, all right, action, man.
They say, beholding all the ways of men.
Right, beholding all the ways of men. Behold all the ways of Esau, Edom. Behold all the ways of you Israelites, everybody upon the planet earth. The Lord is beholding all of your ways, man, whether it be good or evil.
Say what they say, considering the most secret part.
That's right, considering the most secret parts, man. From the ways that you think, from the little things you do at night by yourself, the Lord is beholding that. The scriptures say that every hair on your head is numbered, man. The Lord created you. What you don't think he know you? You don't think you know what he like? All right, you don't think the Lord know what you like, the things that you may be doing in your secret time and all that, man? The Lord know. All right, and the Lord know all the wickedness that's going on upon this planet earth too. All right, starting with Esau, Edom, and you niggas, man. All right, being a mole. All right, giving over the vile affections. Who do you think put those vile affections on you, man?
Okay. Let's say, just two more say. Verse 20. He knew all things ever there were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all. This man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he is suspected not, he shall be taken. That's the point. Like I said, this man gonna be punished for all the things that he have done. Like I said, with he had made Esau bare, right? He had uncovered all the secret places, all the wickedness, all the diabolical things has been uncovered. Then you devils, y'all so prideful, man. Y'all put it on just a quick Google search, and then all the hidden things. Hey, the people. Remember up there in Canada when they found all those dead bodies underneath the boarding schools? That's coming out. Yeah, a lot of these buildings is built upon the graves of our people, right? So like I said, man, this man gonna be punished for all the things which he has done. Ain't no way he can hide, ain't no way he can run. The angels gonna come search you out. The elect will come search you out, and you're gonna be carried on to that judgment.
Can we done that up? God, this is Luke 8:17. It says, "For there is nothing secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." All right? And what Esau, Edom, he's being revealed for the devil that he is. All right? Everything that he's done, he's being revealed about it. All right? All the secret shit, man. It's being revealed. All his secrets, man, it's just coming out, man. All right? And it's the Lord that's bringing it out, man. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, through the prophets, we revealing those secrets, man. All right? Through the scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." So, hey, going back to what he was just saying, man. All right, the wicked is being revealed, all right, through the spirit of, through the prophets of the Lord, because ain't nobody bringing out the truth of what's going on in this world but the prophets, man. Right. All right, ain't nobody speaking on what's going on in the world. All right, ain't nobody speaking on what this devil's doing behind the scene. All right, nothing but the true prophets of the Lord, man, is bringing it out. All right, through the spirit of the Lord, you know.
They also say he speaks about. As a matter of fact, got some real quick. Psalm 64:8. It say, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." Like you said, bro. Even the Lord put the spirit on their own people to expose their ass. And a lot of these niggas think they gonna get a pass, or the Lord gonna right all my wrongs and all my deeds that I did bad, and I'm doing something for the people. I'm doing something to tell the truth. No, your ass gonna get judged for the rest of your nation. So like I said, even because I don't know if he's Jacob or not, but I forgot his name, the Nabu. He could be a Jake, but if not, let's just take it for face value. So I'm exposing this, I'm exposing that, and look what this going on, look what that's going on. But you out here doing the bullying and how about you now Shai, then you calling on Yahushua and Yahweh and Yeshua, all that. Hey, that's not the correct way. That's a false way. Hey, and that's going to lead to your death and destruction. So like I said, even though it didn't say they should flee away, because then they started to see, and y'all ain't right. So what they try to do is, I broke off from this society or this agency, and I'm doing my own thing. Man, hey, you still an Edomite. You still gonna be carried head first into slavery. You still gonna be destroyed with this kingdom, and then also within our kingdom. right? So there's no escape from the judgment. That's why he said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their father. But there's a slaughter that's prepared for you devils. It ain't no way that any of y'all can buy y'all something. Soon say y'all way out, get out of yes, sir. All right, well, again, like I said, y'all ain't gonna be able to get y'all out of this judgment.
This is James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. And ye shall eat the flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
So like I said, it don't even matter. Like all that stuff you done garnished stuff and gathered together. Like I said, unrighteous dealings, injuries forgotten by the seed. Right? They say what? The kingdom will still be translated to another. Because of all the stuff that y'all did. Y'all hey, nobody want that blood money. Right? Y'all think y'all can give reparations and do this? No, man. The real reparations is what? Putting y'all ass into captivity. Destroying y'all and killing y'all how y'all did us. Righteously though. But like you said, man, hey, that shit all came, man. Nobody want none of that. Hey, remember when with Judas Iscariot, he got paid the 30 pieces of silver and he tried to go give it back. They was like, hell no, what's that to do with us? Hey, that's gonna be the same. Hey, we don't want that. How you got that? That's blood money. Now, how we want you to pay us with Shaw blood. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, live it up. Have your riches, have this and have that. Even when it comes to the war, man, y'all ain't gonna be able to pay Russia off. Pay these other no, they want blood. And that's what you have about special requiring for retribution, a payback for what y'all have done unto us.
This is Job 21:30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face, and who shall repay him what he have done?
Right, so the Lord put a reservation for y'all ass. Y'all reserve, what's the other one? Proverbs 16. The Lord made all things on swords. You wait for the day of the year, you know. And so so the reservation for you devils is to be destroyed. Then we'll carry it into captivity and then ultimately eradicate it all together. And hey, it's the men of the Lord, it's the prophets who, hey, calling y'all out for the things y'all doing, wagging their hand against y'all, talk about all the wickedness that y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? That's who's gonna bring it to the forefront. Not Ray down the street. He ain't gonna say shit. Ray gonna say, I don't care who president, as long as I can still do this and do that, which is all mannerism of evil. They don't give a damn. Even Esau, they don't give it. They play a point, but as long as somebody look like they has in power, they don't give a damn either. So at the end of the day, like I said, y'all reservation is for complete destruction.
Obadiah 6:6. Every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted. Every treasure will be found and taken. Everything Edom, Idumea has been doing, and the wickedness they've been doing in their secrecy, is coming out and is being checked and looted. Every nook and cranny. This is NLT too. So you know everything is going to be sought out and examined, cross-examined like a courtroom, and he's gonna get judged according to everything he's done. Nothing's going to get past what Yahweh has seen. It says, and this is the NLT, Obadiah 6:6. Every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted. Every treasure will be found and taken. So everything that they have and they took it, he has to give it back. And his generations to come, they have to serve us. They have to be in our plantations and doing what being in servitude of us in our kingdom. You know.
Right. This is Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right, so the Lord is the creator of everything. And everything, well, he gave a purpose. All purpose. So hey, everything has its purpose. Everything was created in its perfection as it is. And everything is going to carry out what Yahweh Shai sanctioned for it to do. So like he said, people say, well, he created everything. No, that was the devil who created. No, the Lord created everything. The Lord put everything in order. And so if the Lord created you specifically for the day of evil, right? He created you to be the wicked. From y'all youth, y'all been wicked. And all of them from y'all youth, from y'all forefathers. We can go back to Cain, but just Esau. When y'all brought y'all ass off Mount Seir and came down here amongst everybody, it been complete hell and wickedness. Just a complete devil. Going to rape, robbing, burning, taking people's nations, assimilating their customs and calling them yourselves. and all this and that. Even from that day and up to this point, your whole being, your whole purpose is to be destroyed in the Eden. Just like how the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, like he hardened your heart, he gonna what? He gonna make an example out of y'all to everybody before he take all these other nations down. This is your whole purpose. To be the devil, then to be destroyed forever.
This is Psalms 58:3. The wicked are from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So bro, grab it strange real quick. Get the definition. See, the Lord already saying, man, from the womb. Hey, didn't he say these in the womb? Hey, when he's talking about Jacob and Esau before they was even born. One was already declared to be, you know what I'm saying? One was going to be put to the side, the other one was going to be better than the other. One was going to be the wicked, one was going to be the righteous. Before they even did anything.
This is a strange definition. It says of a person no longer close or affectionate to someone, alienated.
Right, so they was already alienated from the Yahweh Shemashah from the start. Just like you said, if anybody being profane, it's Esau either. Right, when he sought repentance carefully with tears, and the Lord he didn't accept it. Right, it was rejected. So as soon as the Lord sent y'all from the spirit realm right in the womb, you already through.
Yep. It also says to set against, to drive away, to distance. And there's one main one that says
the enmity between the serpents.
To make hostile to.
Right. Y'all was already set at variance against Yahweh Shemashah from your origins, from the beginning. Before anything was done here on the physical, already in the spirit, like you said, he declared the end of the world before the beginning. Y'all was already profane. Y'all was already set to be outside the temple. Y'all was always set to be against Yahweh Shemashah. So that means when he told Cain, if thou doest good, thou shalt be accepted. Man, there's never in this program or in this DNA to be accepted to do what Yahweh Shemashah commanded to do. Ever.
This is Jeremiah 1:5. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou comest forth out the womb, I sanctioned thee, I adorned thee a prophet unto the nations. And the point I want to get is what? Hey, the Lord, he knows every soul, man. All right, he chose what type of man, what type of spirit was going to be put on you before you was formed, man. All right, that go for the heathens also, man. All right, he made your ass to be the wicked. All right, the Lord said the wicked is thy sword, man. All right, he created your ass, to do what you're doing, man. Being the devil that your ass was born to be.
Right. So like, people be saying, well, this person went through this when he was 7, and then at 5, and then 10, this, that. Man, it was already written to you how the hell you was gonna end up.
Hey, the Lord was forming your motherfucking your brain pattern right there.
Right then and there, bro.
Shaping that shit up for you to be the wicked.
Exactly.
This is Habakkuk 2:4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
Right. Guess what? He made vessels of honor and vessels of the dishonor. Right? Y'all, Esau, first and foremost, y'all the vessel of the dishonor. Then you wicked Jacobs, y'all follow along with that too. But from the origin, y'all was already set to be the wicked, right? Y'all was already set to be crooked and not straight. So, hey, like I say, can the Ethiopian changes the skin? You know what I'm saying? No. Hey, you know. Stop. So, remember what was
Jeremiah 1:5, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou comest forth out the womb, I sanctioned thee, and I adorned thee a prophet unto the nations. We're talking about his.
The soul was just lifted up. Right, God. But hey, even that though, that's cool. So like you said, before he was put down here, his soul was already not right. They ain't right. That's why when we used to grow up, we used to read about them and look at stuff. I used to be like, yeah, what's wrong with these people? Right? Why would they do something like that? Who would think of that? Right. Because his soul, like I said, it's not upright, and he lifted up with pride. He prides in his wickedness. Notice they can pass him about as a chain, as a right. So they was already, like I said, they was already set to be this. Like,
actually, like it. One thing about me before the truth, I used to be searching. I'm like, why the fuck do these? I didn't know they was Edomites at the time, but I'm like, why do these crackers hate us so much?
Right.
I couldn't understand why these crackers hated our people so damn much, man. It wasn't no logical reason for it.
wow.
But it's not something that you can put logic into. It's a spiritual thing.
Because like I said, they was just created. That's the thing, man. They was just created like that. You know what I'm saying? That was just in their DNA. It's like it was set for us to be the righteous, and that we can't tell you why. But the Lord chose us to be a people unto Himself. He loved us. Hey, like they say, not to do more than this, that, man. Hey, the Lord can choose who he wants. He can choose, hey, please now have mercy on whom I have mercy on, now have compassion to whom I compassion on. So what can you say to your house by shining? Right? So, hey, so the Lord, like I said, he shaped them to be the wicked. Hey, that's just what the hell they're going to be. Be happy if you're an Israelite that you shaped to be of that righteous seed. To hell with these other people. They don't give a damn about you. Why do y'all care so much about them?
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't never. Okay. Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
See, the just gonna live by faith because in the end all be all, his faith. So like, yeah, the Lord gonna, hey, he gonna really have Esau. Hey, he been showing little excerpts of it, but he gonna really have them horns growing to Esau either. And they gonna really be, hey, they gonna get down. When they say get down with the six, they gonna get down on y'all. They gonna show you that real sword.
Yeah, I didn't spiritually see some fucking horns on the fucking Edomite before.
Hey, it's real, right? The Lord gonna, hey, it's just like Hellboy. Remember when he said that name and then the horn? He gonna show y'all ass. Y'all gonna understand, and y'all gonna understand why we call them the wicked, why we call them the devil, why we call them Satan. The Lord gonna turn their ass up.
Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice in heaven, he that dwells in them. Woe to the inhabitants, woe unto the inhabitants.
Hold on, but let's say woe to the inhabitants. That means what? Death, destruction, calamities to the inhabitants upon earth.
And of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Now I never read of an expiration date for Satan, but we do know one about, hey, like I said, reserved for the day of evil, Esau, Edom. Right? They know they have a short time. So the time period will come where things will start picking up, and that's why you're gonna start seeing more commercials on the MOTV. You're gonna start seeing all the, hey, remember the guillotines they find and all the horrible stuff. Hey, y'all gonna start seeing more of that. And they gonna be just a visualization. It's gonna be what you're going through. Like bro said, man, we in the beginning of Jacob's trouble, but when it gets to the plot, into the thinking of it, things will get bad. Things will get horrible. That's what they say. Got to be running from sea to sea to try to figure out what the hell is going on. But the Lord said to seek Him while He may be found and call upon Him while He is near. That's supposed to be happening right now, because that spiritual ark is going to be closed, and then you're going to be left out there to dry. But these devils, like I said, they know they have a short time, so they're going to, hey, put the pedal to the metal. And the Lord put the spirit on them.
Might I add, man, these cell phones, I don't know about y'all, but cell phones been tripping lately. To a point where it's going to be a point where they're going to try to push you into upgrading, into you becoming a cell phone. You know, that as you picking up one dropping down, the MOTB, you know. They're going to try to, you know what I mean? Our cell phones have been tripping, man. I don't know if about y'all, but, you know, and then data breaches been going on with these cell phone companies and stuff. People have been taking data and stuff like that. That's going to make, they're going to push that to make the people not secure with cell phone companies and stuff like that. And, okay, what's better is they're going to give a nice option to put something inside you, you know?
Well, you know what? It just gave me a thought when you said that, right? Because you spoke about cell phones. Now, I don't got no Obama phone, but whatever the case may be. But we all pay our bills right for our phones. So when the time period comes, you're gonna need that charagma to pay for a cell phone. That adds more to what being a pilgrim upon earth and just having faith. Because we ain't gonna have, hey, once that come on, how we gonna pay for our phone? Now the Lord got the spirit where, you know, we ain't gotta do something, but just going off purchasing, hey, when the time period comes, y'all can be able to pay y'all cell phones unless y'all got the MOTP. All payments will have to be done through that grant of rights. You know what I'm saying? So now we believe through faith how the Lord may have it. He may have it so we bypass that. That's just the faith that we have. Lord willing, that's the hope. But as far as everybody else, man, you gonna need that grant of rights to pay for it. So just imagine that.
And then what Esau got something like he said, your phone start tweaking. Now you got to upgrade because Esau makes old versions of things obsolete. All right, to push this further is technology. All right, hey, this iPhone is going slow. You like, damn, why the hell my iPhone going slow the whole time? Esau, systematically made it like that, right? He personally went in there and slowed your iPhone down to make you upgrade it, man. Same thing he does with cars. All right, pretty soon you're gonna see that gas-powered cars is gonna become obsolete. Every car is gonna be electric, right? But it's all to push Esau, his digital agenda.
Well, just what made me think about, they did say that this most recent update to the iOS was like bad. You know, like it ain't been good, and that could be it. But here's the problem though. See, I got mine set to I install my own shit. They did it download for me. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, Esau got control of all that. You may have your own premises, but he ain't changed that shit. Remember when the whole crown came out? You were supposed to download this update and then put the response, the crown response on your settings. You just go down and you'll see, damn, what the, I put that on my shit. Esau put that on your stuff.
Yeah, they put a whole app on you.
Yeah, a whole app on your shit. You didn't ask for. You know, just have what Bro said.
This is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Ah, shit. Bring it back.
So they think they're gonna continue in this kingdom, man. You know, they steady pulling up monuments, naming the monuments after old ass devils. You know, they still think they're gonna build and build and build. They think their grandkids gonna enjoy they all they shit. You know.
Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their names, Salakia. They call their lands after their own names.
And that's just the pride of Esau, man. You'll ask the Edomite, all right, where do you see yourself 20 years from now? He got this whole shit planned out. All right, Esau will tell you exactly what he want to do 10 years. All right, and 100 years from now, hey, you ask these fucking Edomites, these scholars and shit, they'll try to dictate and tell you what the world is going to look like in 100 years. All right, and how things are going to play out. All right, that's the pride of these devils, because they think they're going to rule forever, man. All right, they don't see the downfall. All right, which the elites, they know Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. All right, but you everyday modern Edomite, average Edomites, man, all right, y'all think that this shit is forever, man. Y'all can't see another nation of people ruling over y'all, but it's coming.
I got so first you should be like, shang.
That's what we saw here.
Ready to serve.
I got something real quick for bro. It's Isaiah 47, verse 7 in the NLT. It says, "You said, I will reign forever as queen in the world. You did not reflect on your actions or think about their consequences." Or like I said, you didn't consider the latter end. You didn't consider that for all the wickedness shit that you have done that you had to pay for. You thought that you was going to be able to go on in your wickedness because you didn't get checked. Like I said, the sentence against an evil work, right? As far as your whole nation. There was no individual you get judged and all this stuff, but your whole nation. Because y'all against each other. Because we don't do what they do. We don't sign this, we don't sign that. Nigga, you still Edomites. We know Amalek is the head, the chief of y'all tribe, nation. But in the day, y'all still Edomites. It's a remnant of Edom. It didn't just single out Amalek. In Psalms 83, it say Amalek. It say y'all twice. Amalek and Edom.
It's not like you average, you normal Edomites is innocent or some shit. All right, it ain't like, it was just all Amalek. No, you Edomites had y'all full force in this shit too.
Right. Because a nigga be like, well, I don't remember that. Just because you don't remember don't mean it didn't happen. Right. Even in reincarnation. We paying for the sin of our fathers because we are our forefathers. So we gotta pay. So the Lord like you said, he was rough for his own people. What the hell he gonna do to you? Not paying his people. Right? Because the scripture said when he scored his nations, he did 1,000 times more. Right? Now he get up and close person with us, he exact judgment quick. But as far as y'all, man, he built that tab up and then he do something cold to y'all. And that's what's gonna happen in the end of y'all when y'all all in shackles and chains and dragging and get to work, damn it. Do this, do that. Behead them. That's gonna be the latter end when we in the kingdom. Y'all ass is through.
Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter,
I was gonna say, he said, remember. Right. Remember Yahweh Shai. Because we know he's not gonna forget, but that's King Nip, man. Remember what they did to us. Right? That's your man. Look, man, when you understand what they did to us, and when we understand and read more, man, we want to get on them now. But we gotta wait. We gotta reserve wrath because what? Vengeance belonging to Yahweh Shai. But he is going to impede upon us too, exact vengeance upon them, according to what? Ezekiel 25, by the hands of my people, Jacob and Israel. So we're going to get our vengeance, we just got to wait for it. You know, we just gotta wait. Hey, we gotta be patient. We gotta suffer. There's a lot of things we gotta suffer for. But at the end of our bill, the Lord said we're gonna give us all our heart's desire. The part of that desire is to get our hands around y'all necks. Right? So like they say, hey, remember what Edom had done unto us. Matter of fact, remember from what all these nations have done to us. But primarily that wicked ass white, so-called white devil.
If I can ask him, because you said, Jake say, you don't really remember, but the scriptures say what former things are not remembered. The Lord took away that remembrance just so you don't be jumping on Esau ass like that.
Right. Because when did the Lord weaken? Because the Lord, when he died, be reincarnated, don't remember the former things. No, he got everything in motion. Some niggas think he's still asleep from the first Sabbath. No, fool. He been going. How would you think he's asleep? We think with Job when he called for the angel for the council, or he called this and that. How do you think the Lord asleep? But nonetheless, look, this fool got a skirt on. But that's why he got me to do. He got a kilt on. Hey, y'all need to be destroyed, man. But like you said, man, he told man, remember what they said. Next thing they said, raise it. That means what? To burn them down, destroy them. Right? That's what Esau either was telling who? The Babylonians. That's why they called the daughter of Babylon, because they helped them. Esau was the first one in the temples, destroying the second temple, destroying it and setting it on fire. In First Ezra chapter 4. They was the first ones. All right, and then when our people were trying to flee out of the cities, who was there? Esau. Slaughtering them and capturing them back and taking them back to the Babylonians.
Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon,
Right.
who art to be destroyed.
Who art to be destroyed. Now, it may be impossible. Maybe I got to think about it. I'm going to consider it. No, who will be destroyed.
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Just like y'all did unto our little ones. Because it was recorded when Oliver Cromwell went to, I think, what was it, King Charles II or whatever, when they went there to Ireland or whatever, but they was literally, it's recorded that they was taking our babies and throwing them against stones, throwing them against walls. Also, there's images when they got Ishikar, when they had them burned upside down, and they had, feeding them to alligators and doing this and that, stepping on their heads, stuff like that. And so the same thing they had, that's it, you know what I'm saying? So the same thing that y'all did it to us, we're going to do to y'all in righteousness. Because ain't no way in hell Jacob think about butt breaking nobody. Nah. We're going to smash your ass in the millions of pieces. You know what I'm saying? Man, like the Lord said, to meditate terror. But listen, but the things that y'all done to us, man, we're going to do unto y'all in righteousness. Because even unto this day, they saying raise it, raise it. Even unto this day, they trying to destroy us with their juice, with their food, with the water, with the clothing. Where they put genetically modified organisms out there, insects, mosquitoes. Even to this day, they're trying to kill us off. Because they can't search out the heavens. They can't go out of space. They can't search the depth of the seas. Hell, they can't even search the whole breadth of the earth. So the next thing for them to try to do is what to come at us and to try to kill us off. For us being at the sands of the sea, it's impossible. That's what they had to go for. And hey, that's what they had to destroy their own goddamn self, trying to destroy everything to get all of us. But even the Lord, like you said, he ain't gonna let that happen to the remnant, so it never happened. But hey, like I said, the things y'all did to us, man, we gonna do unto y'all. Double, triple, quadruple. It ain't gonna be sweet.
Psalm chapter 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And that's what they have done. Like I said, talk about the crafty councils and stuff like that, the think tanks, the Bilderberg groups, these councils, these secret societies, and all this and that. They took crafty counsel, and they put things in play for our people to hate each other, even though it's a part of our curses. But they said, let's put this group right here, put this group here, put this liquor store right here. They gonna get drunk and marry each other. They gonna kill each other. That's crafty counsel. Really lynch letters. Yeah.
Taking the man out the house.
Right? Or he light skinned, he dark skinned, put them against each other. This is crafty counsel. But they put hey, put this religion here, this religion here. This is crafty counsel. Y'all thinking, we've got freedom to do this and that. No, man, this is a scheme. This is a strategy that they put. You know what I'm saying? But fall into those, those wicked, doctrines, you're gonna be destroyed. But he keep going because they say what to cut us off of being a nation. And what they have done, they have taken our identity and put it to their own counterparts, their own people. That's the way how you cut off somebody from being a nation, taking their real identity and giving them a whole different one. black, color, Native American, Mexican, Argentine, and all this and that. That's how you cut us off from being a nation. Then not only that, it's taking our customs away, right? Beating our customs on us and then putting Christianity and y'all moral stuff on us as well, right? Let me go ahead.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Right, that's at one consent. Amen. Look, we all band together and we against the Israelites. They against us. That's why in the UN Council and all this and that, don't nobody speak for the Israelites. All the nations in there in cahoots with each other to what? To cut us off of being a nation. Don't nobody want to help us. Don't nobody want to give us a helping hand, give us a plot of land, do this and that. Absolutely not. They all against us. That's why she would say, what nation have not having a part in our destruction or have gotten our spoils? And they ain't one nation. Right? It's only what? 17 others besides us. So which one of them nations have not taken a part of our spoil? You know what I'm saying? No. They all are guilty to receive the destruction. They all are guilty as being against us, as being our enemies. The Lord gonna deal with them, as soon as possible. It's right at the door. Nobody plead for our cause. Who shall be bemoaned thee? Who shall feel bad for thee? Nobody. And the Lord said nobody would.
Wherever you go to. No matter where you go in the world, the nations are against your ass, man.
Right? You be a proverb, a byword, everybody gonna look at you like you crazy. Maybe even after that, even after they make you walk in the damn store, everybody look at you like, you know what I'm saying?
Look at you like you don't belong.
Like you don't belong here.
Keep going, huh?
Verse 6, it says, the tabernacle of Edom,
Right? And the so-called, like the Edom, the so-called white boy, you just read them all.
and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarites.
So these would be so-called Arabic, Moab, so-called Chinese, you got Hagarenes, some of them Hamites, some of them is a mixture of them, some of them maybe considered Ishmaelites as well. They look good amongst each other. They got Cabal and Ammon.
It says Cabal, Ammon, and Amalek, and
Right.
the Philistines.
Right, so more so-called Hamites with the Philistines, Ammon, so-called Japanese.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Canaanites as well. Tyre, those is where the Canaanites reside, or Hamites. So these just giving you, it also goes to like, even Ashur have hope in the children of Lot. So the Assyrians, Babylon, like, so all of these nations is against us. Right? Those are the main enemies. But all these nations that's not of Israel, and they are enemies. They against us. They hate that the Lord has brought us down. And they so-called, got to rise up, so to speak. They was happy that happened. Didn't none of them beg and plead, no, we'll put them back in their estate. No, they didn't give it to them. They was happy to trot down upon us. Because they know that they all insignificant. They less than nothing. Right?
That's something else. We want to keep on that. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go to.
Bro said every one of them. Every last one of them. All the adversaries. That's why, again, I quote, one nation. Ain't nobody excluded from that. All the nations. Right? And even some of our own sellout people from our own nation did it too. But that's what they get. They just do as well. But like you said, from these other nations, what nation has not had a part in our support in our kingdom? Right? So that's what I say, bro. Every one of them, all of you heathens, from all the Shemitic nations, all the Hamitic nations, and all the Japhetic nations, right, that are not of Israel, all of y'all will be devoured. Go ahead, bro.
It says, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee shall I give for a prey.
Right, so he said, all of them, every last one of them, you're going to be a prey just like you preyed upon us. You're going to be spoiled just like how you spoiled us. You're going to be devoured and destroyed just like how you destroyed us. Hey, the Lord lived by what? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Hey, so that what you do, you're going to receive it as well. Like he said, do unto them as they have done unto me. Reward them double. So hey, this is the Lord saying it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to those who trouble me. That's a righteous thing in the Lord. My brother can't grab that. You go ahead, man.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and the son, the nephew, said the Lord. Right. So that'd be what? Isaiah 14, 20, 21, 23, 21. And so, like I said, there's a, like again, like it's a slaughter prepared for the wickedness of what they have done. Right? That's what I said, prepare slaughter for the iniquities or the sins, perpetual sins that their fathers have committed. Right? That they would. They did not rob us. They did not fill the city. They had that precept that came over and said they feel like they're going to continue on. Right. You know what I mean? But right here, the Lord says they're not going to continue on. They're not going to cover the city. They're not going to. It goes into nephews and sons. They're not.
And that's over with. That's when it's to the seed line. Once you cut out the man, you destroy the whole nation.
That's right.
Because he's the one who planted the seed.
That's right.
So say the nephew, the father, the son, the remnant. Hey, whatever you did.
It's the 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you.
So it's not a wicked or evil thing to ask the Lord to pay those back who have done things unto you. Retribution is not a wicked act. Like you said, he gonna recompense or pay them back to those who have troubled you. Right? Because we have this whole concept that the Lord, that God is good all the time, God is good, but even the things that he do that's considered evil, that's a good thing too. Because while he is right and the wrong, he is what? It's a balance. Right? He said he formed the light and create darkness. He made peace, he created evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Right. That's a righteous balance. Right? He said, well, he's omnipotent. That means all power. He's all knowing, he's all everything. Right? So again, there's a balance. You can't have good in the world and there's not be evil. You can't have light and there's not be evil. It's a complete, perfect balance.
This is Matthew 5:38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Right. So again, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You do something to somebody, hey, you better expect for the Lord to do something to you. That's why he said the vengeance belongs to him. And that's not saying just go out and whoever you're angry at, go be violent with them and go hurt them on this and that. No, the Lord, he will exactly upon those who do something to you.
Exodus 21:16. It says, he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So if you steal a man, you steal a man. Right? So what? Steal a man from a country or a body of land or from a different state, whatever the case may be. You steal them and then you sell them. Right? So not only did you steal them from where they were, now you sell them to what? Into slavery, into captivity. Right? You say, and if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Now we understand in this world that what? The transatlantic slave trade, right? These were people that was in a certain part of the earth that got taken from another place, brought somewhere else, and sold on auction blocks. And still up to this day, still in that same country where they was stolen, where they was taken from another place and sold on auction blocks, and they still here to this day. We descend from those same people, right? So that means what? In this current situation, we still found in the hands of the man who what? Put us in captivity.
And he's still troubling.
And he's still troubling.
He's still putting us in prison.
Right?
Still killing our kids. Hey, he's still doing all of that.
Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Right, yet this day in our captivity. Right? That means what? When you got a social security card or your ID, and when you see the big capitalized letters, that means what? That you are property. That's why you don't get mail with your uppercase first letter, then it's small. No, you are property. Because this place became a what? A corporation, what, 1871? That's why you have your president, your vice president. That's of a corporation. That's of a business. Right? So it say what? We are yet this day in our captivity. Right? Got the last, what? Our last names come from where?
From
Our slave owners. Right?
We're not English.
You know?
We're not. We have English last names. We have French last names. We're not none of them. Those were our capital. Those are colonizers' last names.
It says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach,
Right.
and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
So what people over here say, one thing you promise is, death and taxes. And we definitely, definitely subject to payments. Everything. And like I said, this man has put everybody under that umbrella over here, but you got to understand who was actually set up for. Just like we go into the amendments, it speaks about, people of so-called color, we 3/5 of a person. Right? I actually have a clause in the Dred Scott clause. It said that people of African descent, which were not Africans, we came from the land of Africa, but people of the dark skin was never considered to be citizens. And that's still in the amendments to this day. 13th, and go to the 14th. But these are just facts of this land. This is not disgruntled men speaking about this and all this and that. You see injustice going on. You see violence going on. It's some people ain't scared to put a voice upon and expose the things that are going on. Right? Yeah, okay.
God. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. It says, woe unto him that buildeth the town with blood and established a city by iniquity.
So we ought to understand, especially like I said, they came upon, and this could be any other place. We just talk about America. This is where we are. When they had the 13 original colonies, when they was on the east coast of America, who were the people they encountered? What you would call so-called Native Americans. What is the whole concept of Thanksgiving? Right? You're supposed to be people who taught them how to grade, how to plant maize, gather up livestock, corn, all this and that. They taught them how to do this, and they're supposed to be thankful of being helped by the native people that was here. But in return, what they do is slaughter them, gave them blankets of smallpox, to weaken them, to destroy them, to kill them. And not only the men, the warriors, but the elderly, but the children, everything. Starve them out.
Killed millions of buffaloes and starved them out.
And they didn't stop just at that point in time. It kept going on. It kept going
children.
on. Yep, exactly.
Hey, I was just was thinking this episode on Family Guy when it was like name a influential Native American, and I couldn't even think of one. All right, that let you know how much. Hey, if they was running around this land, and this was pretty much their land. All right, and how much they've been destroyed. All right, you can't even think of too much a Native American in a power seat or nothing, or a celebrity, too much anything.
But they all around though. They still here.
They're still doing powwows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they still here. But we can speak on influential ones back then, like Crazy Horse, Cedar Bull, Red Cloud, who were trying to fight against the oppressor, right? They were trying to, Geronimo, they was fighting. The Seminole Indians, this and that, they were fighting against the oppressors who came and troubled their land when they was living at peace. Yeah, they had conflicts amongst each other, but it's different when a whole different race of people come into a land and try to take everything by slaughter. That's why they was all against each other and started to band with them to fight against the common enemy.
This is Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
We'll give y'all an example of Christopher Columbus. Right? When he came, because he came to what was it was the Arawak and Taino Indians, like Puerto Rico, like he came in the Caribbean first before he came to the shores of America. But what he do? When they met what they call the indigenous people, they spoke to them. They was eloquent. They said good things. We can trade. We can learn. We can feast. We can drink. And then Columbus, they went back and said, "Oh man, these people are so peaceful. We can subdue them with 5 people with guns." After the natives was bringing them gold, silver, food, and their first thought was, like you said, their words are smoother than butter, but it was war in their hearts. When they went back to their ships, gather the men up, gather the cavalry, get the guns, shoot cannons. And also there's a memoir that Columbus said he didn't put his sword down for an hour. This is in the memoirs of Columbus. He said this himself. So his whole mindset was to destroy these people who showed us peace, love, harmony, and to subdue them, take over their lands. And not only that, if we go a little further, they went after little girls. They wanted 12-year-olds to let they take their women. Not the women who could be of age, but they wanted the little girls.
And look, and they made a Disney movie out of Pocahontas, which wasn't no fucking fairy tale. It was, like he said, they were molested. They took her.
Yeah, let's make it mockery.
Yeah, you even see that in the movie Apocalypto.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, you see the Europeans coming over with the ships. It was about to be bloodshed.
And again, like I said, this is not to point the finger, so to speak, as far as making about color or race, but this is history of what actually happened.
No, you can point the finger.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying though, like this is what actually happened. Because a lot of people get emotional about it, but it's been in your history books for hundreds of years. Now they want to do the can't say it, but the CRT to take out slavery out of the history books, to take out of colonization and imperialism, to take that stuff out so they can save face. You make it slip it by, but remember when Elder Malcolm was saying it, they take it from this stuff, they get straight.
In Texas.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee. Yeah, God. Verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
But so the Lord, he gave every nation. So when he shows you this, he gave every nation their own appointed land. Right? He gave all them their own appointed land to where they were supposed to go, where they were supposed to inhabit, where they were supposed to be. But he gave it, but to the people he chose, which are the Israelites, he gave them their land last. Right? But what happened was other nations they infiltrate it, want to invade, want to do this and that, and then you cause what? War, sickness, political strife, and then ultimately there's no peace. Well, they're saying they're doing it for the peace. Like, yeah, how you go war with other people for the preservation of your own people, where you can just be diplomatic and come to a compromise or collaborate and things be okay. Normally when you watch these movies, it's like, like the Romans. They have a feast and all this and that, and you go to sleep and somebody slit your throat. But y'all just agreed upon this and y'all gonna do that. But no, somebody always end up dying. So the red wedding. Yeah. Everything. Yeah, and then what happens? So out here we're gonna do this, and we're gonna marry my daughter. We're gonna be ally, and then what happened? Killed them. The whole, their main family, mother, the brothers, the sisters, killed them.
So what's the path forward?
Huh?
What's the path forward?
As far as all of this, so the path forward. Go get it.
I got Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
And if another book you get Numbers 35 and 33. So the path forward. You got that? Just read that real quick.
So this Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. It says, "So ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
Right. So the path moving forward. This is maybe the ugly truth, but it's the words of the Lord. The people who put our people in slavery captivity, they have to go into slavery captivity. That's why I say it. You got that again, bro? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Right? These are the words of the Lord.
Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Right? Which is a spiritual ear. You have to have a spiritual ear to understand. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
And that's one part, the ultimate part of moving forward. It's just like when he brought up that numbers about the blood that found the land, right? The true reparations is the same thing that happened to you has to happen to the ones who did it to you, right? So they talk about 40 acres of a mule, or I remember they was talking about giving reparations, giving, some of the people who are captives $5 million, this and that. They talk about doing that, but it'll never happen, right? Man will never be able to have any type of moral integrity and try to right their wrongs. That's why the Lord gonna intervene, and that's what he said. So whoever sends somebody into captivity, they gonna go into captivity. Whoever will kill us with the sword, they must be killed with the sword. Just like when he told Peter, he said, when he cut off that centurion ear, he said, "Put thy sword back in thy sheath, because he who lives by the sword shall die by sword." Right? So the body of their sword is the gun. Now, like I said, you ain't never hear about any of us going to a different country and, raping, robbing, murdering, pillaging. You didn't hear about us ever doing like that. But you got, in just a quick Google search, you can find all different mannerisms of nations that have done it. Now, one may say, well, you did it before to your own self, but that's your own self. What about from nation to nation to nation? It's a complete difference. Now, some may say slavery is a horrible thing or a bad thing, but it's horrible and a bad thing the way that you do it. It's okay to have servants and digital servants, this and that, but it ain't okay to have slaves and then we're gonna beat you every day after 1 p.m. We're gonna starve you out. We ain't gonna give you water. We're gonna butt break you. Like that's not righteous, you know. But like the Lord, like you said, moving forward, the same thing that happened to the Lord's chosen people, which that's what we believe who we are. That's why I have this the tribes. And again, we have to put that out there. This is not about code. This is about nation law. Because you yourselves can very well come from any of these. Right?
I think I'm the one that's gonna get retributed.
But you
He's
know,
okay, I'm not.
But we gotta be honest though, because many people that may look like you, they will not admit nothing like that.
What?
Any people that so-called when we go from pigment, a lot, like I guarantee you other people around, they won't say what you just said.
I got numbers 1 to 18.
But again, go ahead. But again, just because, okay, look, you look at me, right? I have a son that has, his skin will be, we'll just say, paler than yours, right? He got blonde hair and blue eyes, but he's my son biologically. So he looked the part, but he come back to me. You may look that part, but you may come back from one of these.
I got
Right? You get that real
numbers 1 to 18.
And get that, you're going to get the sentence where he says that the Lord don't look upon, I think it's 15 or 16, he'll look on the outside. Go ahead and read it, Corey. Go ahead and read it.
Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day and of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers,
Right.
according to the number of names from 20 years old upward by their polls.
I would say by the house of their fathers. It didn't say by the color of their skin, by the house of their fathers. But when we get scriptures, the original Israelites were melanated people. But again, that don't mean they will all look the same, because we've been scattered to the four corners of the earth. So by intermingling, you can have a child like my son. Let's say let's say we move to matter of fact, I want to ask you, what is your forefather? Where did he descend from?
I think,
Old English.
Is it English?
yeah, there's no hope for me. But if our kids are with they're coming from his father.
But listen to this. So he just came out with the Russian Putin came out with the Russian icons. And it speaks about the kings of the 14th to 16th century. It's like the 13th and the 1400s. So England, they had all so-called black kings for thousands of years. So just because you may look like how you look now, don't mean you didn't descend from one of those people who were at that time period. That's why we ain't gonna write you off and say, no, you're dead, you're done. No, because that'd be us not telling you the truth.
That's not being spiritual.
It's not being spiritual as well.
This is Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. Yeah, come on. So it's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
All right. It's not carnal. It's not because we're looking upon your flesh and seeing that, because through slavery, our people have been scattered among all nations. So the scripture says this. Go ahead and get that.
So 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, it says, but the Lord said to Samuel, look not on his countenance.
Right. So we don't look at appearance. We don't look at countenance because your skin may be pale and you have streaky hair. We don't look at that. We have to look at the spirit. And usually people that the spirit bears witness with this truth, and you're listening and you're learning, hey, you can very well be an Israelite. If your line goes back to the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Point real quick. Hey, only Israelites are gonna believe in this. All right, so to even believe like that, you're gonna have to come from that lineage. All right, that's why it makes it spiritual, right?
By this time, somebody would have already been done walked away.
For real.
Yeah, he's ready. We gotta go. It's our anniversary.
Sometimes casual, so we could be somewhere at 4.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you,
All
though.
right.
Thank
We
you.
understand that, but
Thank
hey,
you.
but remember, you can also be of these tribes, and like I said, the end all be all. They say all Israel shall be saved, and you can possibly be an Israelite and be saved.
All right.
You ain't counted out.
You ain't counted out.
All right.
Go ahead.
I think she ate him.
1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, it says, but the Lord said to Samuel, it says, look not on his countenance, but on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as a man seeth. For a man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
So like it could be a group of just 50 so-called black people. And you don't know, probably 10% of them probably come from Ishmael. You wouldn't even know that. Some of them may come from Edom. You wouldn't even know that. So the Lord ain't looking just on the outside. Oh yeah, you that. You may appear like that on the outside, but like you said, He looks on the inward, on the heart of the man, the inward part. Let's go back to what? The spirit. Right? Like you said, the spirit bears witness with our spirit. And we are the children of the living power. So, hey, like, but look, you understand, these people who come up, they don't know. Who want to learn, they don't know. Hey, but that's why, hey, through the spirit of the Lord and being their mouthpiece, through the spirit of the Lord and being his mouthpiece, hey, we teach the people. We minister to the people. We are servants to the people, ultimately to the elect at this time. Right? And we are to what? Rightly divide the truth. So we ain't gonna say, you white, this, that. We can, hey, but on the flip side, you can be this. You could be. Right?
Right. And then that nigga you be trying to teach, that nigga you be trying to teach that ain't listening, that motherfucker could be an Edomite.
You know what I'm saying?
A chocolate covered Edomite, you know?
Yeah. Or, hey, what do you say? If you go to another nation, they'll receive it. You know? So we just gotta pay the Lord, he gives us discernment, hey, to divide, the discern between the profane and the righteous. But at the end of the day, the Lord ultimately 100% knows the spirit of that person. We just come here to tell the truth, to give him the Lord's word, and he gonna do the rest. You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. My inheritance is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour.
Right. So speckled going to what? Different variations. Ultimately what? Different colors. Like the birds that you do see. All birds ain't the same color, they're different. And if they come from the same family, they can be different. You know? But like you said, that's his inheritance, his people look different. I mean, you gotta think about it too, you know, I'm not trying to get too deep or wise. Now two of us sisters, but the other two, we believe that they came from a different nation. But you gotta think about it. Those 4 women, do we count that all those 13 children that came out of them all look exactly alike? Could they not have a different shade of tone? What could have came out of this brother's tone? What could have came out of my tone? Your tone? Jacobus tone? They could have had his hair, your hair, my hair, Neppy hair.
Look at Blake Griffin's sons.
You know?
They look just like the so-called white people. Right?
But, you know, it's, like I said, that speckle, different variations, different colors. You know what I mean? So, like I said, but being spiritual, like I said, we got to give you the 100% truth. We can't give you the 95, well, this and this, but you may not, no, we're going to tell you what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why you ask, like, where do you come from? We understand for over 1,000 years, roughly, we rule Europe. So-called black men, so-called Negroes, we rule.
Dark age.
Dark age, you know what I'm saying? We rule.
This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they be of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going into the world.
Right? Like I'm looking at this man right here in this window. Shit, you know, it may be a spirit. Oh man, you know, those guys here talking about. He could be, you know, whatever. But hey, we just speculating. But like you said, man, try the spirit by the spirit. Spirit by the spirit, right? You know, hey, that's why we read what we read. You know, and like I said, we ain't saying that. You know, we ain't making the declaration. Right. Like I said, one brother got an opinion, another brother got another. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's an opinion. But we do know, hey, when it comes to this word, a lot of people, when they hear stuff, and that's why you got to kind of qualify, because even Jake hate to hear, like a true Jake, but why they got to do this for you? Why they got to do what? Why that got to happen to them? Why they all
Jake react like a motherfucker crazy too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got to be, you know, discerned, but like I said, we can have our own opinion. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You'll be off not to give somebody the benefit of a doubt of being an Israelite because of their skin tone.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of camps do. Yeah. A lot of camps say, oh, wait, hey, you Edomite, you white, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing that could be somebody, you know, somebody here, Z44. Someone, it's this, you know.
Hey, cause it's like 1044. God. So, have a phone. Go. Just like, hey, some camps may, hey, actually, this doesn't happen. A camp was talking to a Jake from Nigeria and immediately called him a Hamite.
I think that shy yesterday.
Yeah, just immediately oh, he a Hamite. But then you got like Giannis. I was like, oh, that's a brother. I mean, he grew up in Greece, but his parents from Nigeria. Forrest Whitaker and them. They from Nigeria, right? They just out, he from, I think, Sierra Leone, so they what, from the west coast of Africa, where we was, like I said, the transatlantic slave trade, where the majority of the Southern Kingdom came from the west coast of Africa, and also of Europe. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's just simplicity in Jake. That's just not being spiritual. That's just being completely carnal, right? Okay, so if I move here from China, I'm a Moabite. That's just like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, like Jake not spiritual.
2 Corinthians 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolish unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Right? So the average man doesn't have the discernment to even read the spirit of who's in the spirit, or read the spirit of a godly or a wicked man. The average man can see it from afar, can read it and discern, but the natural man, but the most high gave the discernment to the man of the Lord to actually see and feel, and through the scriptures and through conversation to see, to feel out if this is, through the spirit, this could be an Israelite. Through your spirit, man, I'm understanding, Well, yeah.
So, you got something? So with that, we're gonna give all praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Makakwadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Until next time, I can. Shalom.
Shalom.